What's up, everybody? It's your boy Baddog here, the New York Yankee video. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Not really going to talk much about the Giants. I'll be live at 10 o'clock tonight. We can talk about the Giants, the way the training camp's going so far. You want to come by and yell at me about Daniel Jones, give me your opinion about Daniel Jones. I'll be live, be taking your questions, Q&A tonight, talk about the Giants, talk about the Yankees, and good stuff like that. But Giants training camp underway, obviously. A lot of status quo things today. The one thing I'm going to say is Kenny Golladay had the best day he's had in practice so far. Daniel Jones hit him for a nice touchdown over Adoree Jackson. So that's looking good. Daniel Jones seems like he's coming into form and he's getting a little bit better, starting to read stuff around. So we'll talk about all that tonight. We'll talk about the Giants. But I do want to talk about the Yankees because Gerrit Cole was terrible again today. Gerrit Cole was terrible against Kansas City, and he was terrible today. He gave up 6 runs in the first inning. He gave up 3 home runs, including one to Kelenic, who's hitting 135. He was screwing around with off-speed stuff, not going with his best stuff in the first inning, got rocked. Then he decided to throw the fastball after the fact, and he shut the Mariners down. Yankee fans, is it time to worry about the Yankees and Gerrit Cole? And the reason I say this is this. The one thing I'll say with the Yankees is when you make $340 million, your expectations are huge. You should not have an ERA of 3.6. It should be at least a run lower than that. When you're the ace, when you're making $36 million a year, fans expect a lot out of you. Whether that's fair or not, whether expectations are ridiculous here or not, that's the reality of the situation in New York. But I don't think that it's expectations are extremely high or, unbearable for a Gerrit Cole who makes $36 million a year. And he's progressively gotten worse since he got here. In 2020, his ERA was 2.84 with us. Last year was in the 3.2s, but before the whole spider tack thing broke, his ERA was about 1.7. And he really struggled in September, especially the last few games. Then he got rocked against Boston in the postseason. In New York, it really doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. And again, whether that's fair or not, people are going to judge you on the postseason. Again, it's just a reality of playing for the Yankees. Now, Gerrit Cole could pitch terribly for the rest of the year, but come out and be locked down, shut down ace that everybody thinks that he is in the postseason and win some postseason games, and everybody's going to be happy with Gerrit Cole. And if he comes out and you have a Cy Young year and you pitch like garbage, you're going to be crucified here. It's just the way it is. Ask A-Rod. A-Rod had so many great years of regular season, won 2 MVPs here, but when he failed in the postseason, man, people were all over his case. So that's the way you're judged here. My question to you Yankee fans is this: do we trust Gerrit Cole to start in a big game? Like, you can't sit there and give up 6 runs in the first inning in a postseason game. You put your team behind the 8 ball immediately, and when you're in the postseason, you're going against much better pitching staffs. You're going to go against a guy like Luis Castillo, who shut the Yankees down today. The Yankees are in danger of losing the third of the last 4 they're playing there in the top of the 9th. They're down 7-3. So, again, the Gerrit Cole thing could be worrisome. I mean, the guy he's up and down. I mean, he could come out and he could throw 7 shutout, strike out 14. We know that. We know that's there. But then again, he could have a performance like today, and you could sit there and go, well, after the first inning, he did this. Well, it doesn't matter. The first inning does count. He did give up 3 homers and 6 runs in the first inning, and every one of them counts. So it's not like you can say, well, wipe the first inning away and look at how well he pitched. No, because the first inning was the problem. Whether he gives up 6 runs in the first inning or in the 7th inning, he's still giving up 6 runs, and those 6 runs still go against the Yankees. So, again, my biggest problem with Gerrit Cole is the inconsistency that this guy shows from start to start. And can you really trust him? Now, they don't have any other choice. They got Montez in here. Obviously, they needed some help. We don't know what the deal is with Severino. I believe he just went to the 60-day IL. You're not going to trust Domingo Germán. Jameson Taillon is absolutely terrible. He's been awful. They traded Jordan Montgomery. This pitching staff, which has been the strength of the Yankees for most of the year, is really starting to show some cracks in the pavement. And now you're starting to wonder to yourself, do you really trust any of these guys? Cortez has been great, but Cortez is reaching innings that he's never seen in his career. And how fresh is he going to be at the end of the year? You know, they moved on from J.P. Sears in the Montez deal. So, I mean, in Montez, coming to New York is a different situation. He pitched in Oakland. Oakland is a big ballpark. It is not hitter-friendly. Yankee Stadium is a totally different animal. It's a different atmosphere playing here. I know Mike Lupica mentioned on Twitter, he said, they're getting Frankie Montas. Hopefully they don't bring back a Sonny Gray, because Sonny Gray was better and younger when we got Sonny Gray. And Yankee fans, you remember how bad Sonny Gray was with us. So, again, I'm not panicking. I mean, the Yankees have not played well recently, and I've said this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're going to have hiccups in baseball. The Yankees will be there in October, but when you see a performance like this by Gerrit Cole against a team like Seattle, who is probably going to be in the postseason, we may match up with Seattle at some point. Can you really trust this guy? Do you really sit there and go, I have 100% faith in Gerrit Cole that he is going to shut down the opposition? Game 7, series on the line. Do I trust the ball in the hands of Gerrit Cole? Do I think that he can pitch a Game 7, not even a Game 1? Do I have full faith in a $36 million a year, $340 million pitcher that he can give you 6 or 7 strong shutdown innings? Dominant innings that allow you to win a game 2-1 or 2-0? Or are you going to get the guy that showed up against Seattle today? Big question. And I'll be honest, I really don't know if I trust Gerrit Cole in a big situation, and unfortunately, that's the best that we have. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section. I really appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. That would be great. And like I said, you want to come by, talk about Gerrit Cole and the Yankees tonight. I'll be live at 10 o'clock. You want to talk about the Giants training camp, like I said, you want to come and yell at me for Daniel Jones, I'll be live for that too. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. It's your boy, the Bad Diggity Dizzle. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you tonight. And I'm out. Peace.